So what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and I'm in Las Vegas. I'm here to look at a car, so stay tuned for that. I'll probably be getting into something I haven't done in a long time. You haven't seen me do one of those videos here in a long time, so stay tuned for that. But today, I got to talk about Dodge. They intentionally posted everything Charger related and posted one fender of a Durango that said HEMI on it. And we all know that the V8 is coming back to the Charger. The reception has been so huge on the Rumblebee that other products that were being considered are being fast-tracked. I have so much news I'm going to have to get to this coming week. It is absolutely insane. But we're going to talk about all that and more. And I've already seen that it's funny, right? Everybody wanted the HEMI, and now they're saying, you know, that the 5.7 is going to reach the Charger, and everybody's complaining. Everybody's going, it's going to be the slowest, blah, 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 blah. We don't care. All right, guys, before we get into today's video, we got to talk about the giveaway that's going on the channel. They got the extra entries, like the Memorial Day offer, up late yesterday, so we left it up for today as well. We'll close out at midnight tonight. There's some different multipliers that are up there, and some other options that combine both the Viper and the Viper pickup truck together. If you want to get in on any of those, very simple to do so. Website is in the description down below. TK'sgarage.bigcartel.com. All my BMW guys right now I'm in a group and they're all trolling. They're all trolling, blipping the throttle by me because they know I'm filming. But yeah, I got a bunch of interesting stuff going down while I'm here. And then I have to figure out how to get a car. This is going to be interesting. But anyways, if you want to get in on it, real simple, link in the description down below, TK'sgarage.bigcartel.com. All right, so let's talk about this, right? Dodge pushed this out today, and I'll put it up here on the screen. It's on our Instagram if you want to go check out our Instagram. And I apologize in advance if the radar thing bothers you. Listen, I'd rather not get fat tickets. Normally I get out of them once they run my plate, but I'd rather not have to take that opportunity if I don't have to. But so the Charger, right? Let me get around this idiot. Oh, God, I love that sound. It's a V8. So I've seen a lot of people talking about this with the Charger, right? And saying like, oh, well, you know, nobody's going to buy it. Nobody's going to buy it. The 5.7 liter HEMI version of the Charger might be the lowest priced Charger available with the best sound. A lot of people are not buying the Chargers, right? They're not buying a HEMI for it to be fast. I am, of course. And there's so much stuff that you can do bolt on a 5.7 HEMI that will make that car quick. Okay, and I get you, well, you could just buy a Hurricane. Yes, and you're going to get all that plastic shit on that engine, and ask anybody that has a B58 BMW or a Toyota or anything else with these 6-cylinder engines full of nothing but plastic shit. And if you live out on the West Coast, like if you're here in Las Vegas, you're screwed. It's so dry, the parts become brittle. You're replacing the coolant system and everything else that's plastic and brittle every 2 to 5 years. Now you're going, well, it's maintenance too. Yeah, I get it. But if you just had a HEMI, you don't have that same problem. You don't. The plastic parts are minimal compared to what you get on a Pentastar or a Hurricane. 2.0 or 3.0 versions of that engine. It doesn't matter. People want HEMIs. It's been proven. And look, don't get it twisted. When Tim first came back, you know, he was like, yeah, we're considering bringing it back. You know, it just depends on customer demand. And what did they say? What did they say? They were very clear. They said, without question, hey, we would bring it back if the customer demand is there for it. What happened? They brought the HEMI back for the Ram, and it wasn't even the good HEMI. It was the freaking E-Torque. It was the E-Torque, which people don't like, but they still bought it because it was a HEMI. This is the biggest thing I try to get through to people and tell them, people don't care if it's fast. People want that sound. They want that rumble. They want the HEMI. And I'm telling you right now, of all the Rumble Bees that are available, I'm willing to bet money that the 5.7 liter HEMI version of the Rumble Bee is the highest selling. They'll never be able to keep the damn thing in stock. It will sell, 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 sell. When they put the 5.7 liter HEMI in the Charger, they will not be able to keep that son of a bitch in stock. It will sell, sell, sell. And like Tim said during the interview when I talked to him, you know, like we're going to do incentives and all this other shit on, you know, the 5.7 liter models like they do other Rams, right? And I was kind of like, why? People are going to buy that. I wouldn't incentivize. That's just me. If I'm running a business, I wouldn't incentivize shit. But he said no. Like, it's like they're not bringing back power dollars. He didn't say what it was going to be called. But they're going to incentivize that truck. And people are going to buy it. They're going to buy it. And I love all the butt-hurt Ford. I got a whole video for those. Rhymes with Rays. Coming soon. I got a whole video for them coming soon. Oh, I used AI and everything. You want to tow loads? Get a Ram. You want to take loads? Buy a full. Ah! It's about to be a problem. But getting back to what I'm saying, and while it's important, let me give you the view real quick. This never gets old. I can't believe the one thing I ain't used to because I've been gone for a little bit is I just washed the car, but I forget it's Vegas, so it dries out. Water dries so fast. The guitar is almost done. The Mirage is, you know, all the windows have been gutted, so they're redoing the rooms and refitting it with new windows for the Hard Rock. It's gonna suck because it's still the Hard Rock, but whatever. Anywho's, it's gonna sell. It's gonna be the highest selling model. Dodge knows it. They know just from the demand of what's going on with the Durango. When I tell you that they are fast tracking right now to get the HEMI, and this is why, like, they showed the press the SRT version at Investor Day. No electronics, no cameras, no nothing, right? Just show them this car. I'm telling you right now that this thing is going to sell gangbusters. And it's not just that. The roarback from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram is literally the public saying, F you guys for trying to tell us what we want. F you guys for trying to make us have EVs. F you guys for trying to take away our V8s. There's GM guys that are becoming Mopar guys because they're tired of dealing with the General Motors shit. There are Ford guys, which I'm not happy to claim them, but they're, you know, they're coming over to Ram because, hey man, I can get a V8. I don't got to get any of this EcoBoost trash. Just saying. Oh, damn, somebody's whole front end just came off. Typical day in Vegas. And they just left. Like, people will just drive away, too. Like, oh, the whole bumper. F it. And they just drive away. Oh, balls. What a day. I wasn't even gone from here long, man. Missed it a little bit. But I don't miss the driving here, though. I don't. It makes me an asshole. But it's the same thing. Like, when I'm at home in Boston, I do the same thing. I drive like a psycho. But, anywho's. So getting into this, I got to tell you, go. Literally gave the dude the space and he's being a retard. Anyways, the 5.7 liter HEMI is going to be the best selling model. Like, it's not even a question when it comes to the Charger. So when I see your comment, it's going to be so slow. It's going to be the slowest. No shit. It might be the slow. Nobody's going to care. People are going to cut the resonators and shit. They're going to get high flow cats. It's going to be loud, glorious, sound great, and go 0 to 60 in probably 6.5 or 7 seconds. And nobody's going to give a shit. They're still going to drive it every day. They're going to get on the throttle every time they're in a tunnel or an overpass in Houston. I'm telling you right now, the 5.7 liter HEMI becomes the highest selling, fastest selling Charger of that generation of Charger ever. Book it. And it's coming because they wouldn't be teasing it. And, oh, wait a minute. Remember when they were like, oh, they're only going to come out with just the Hellcat. They're only going to come out. And I was like, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And I think now that you've seen the strategy that Tim has done with the 5.7, 6.4, and 6.2 with the Hellcat, it proves my point. People want if you give people options, they will come. They will show up every single time. They're coming. They don't have to get rid of the Hurricane. They may keep the Hurricane. But I guarantee you, you're going to see a Hurricane option. You're going to see a Hellcat option. You'll see a 6.4 option, I'm sure. And you're going to see a 5.7 liter option. You can book that. It's going to happen. And it's going to be, and I'm telling you now, that 5.7 liter Hemi going to be the best damn selling version of the damn car that they have. You can book it. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.